Casino Inc. on Windows 11, it will open, but the characters don't have animations. So they kind of just float around. And I'm like, what the fuck? I played this on Windows 10. Oh, of course. And I'm going to say another thing here. World of Warcraft. Let's turn the music down for this because this is important. World of Warcraft has been running for about 20-something years. They came to the realization, handful of years ago, like what, 5-7 years ago, that people like their old game more than the fucking new one. So they made WoW Classic, and it generates them an absolute shitload of money. Why has Microsoft not made a Windows Classic? Do you know how many fucking idiots like me would buy that? I would pay probably like a subscription service, like a World of Warcraft subscription, if I got a Windows Classic. Not Windows 11. Not WoW Retail. I don't want to fucking play WoW Retail. And I'm not going to. But I sure would like to play World of Warcraft XP. I would love to have a Windows XP that works. That's like all, and it can work. All the old software can work. If you have old programs, you can just run them. It'll run natively. There's got to be a way they can figure that out. Even if it's through emulation, I don't care. They make more money selling your data than from a subscription. Just let me use the software that's cool and fun and everybody loved. World of Warcraft did this. You can do it too, Windows. Come on, man. The amount of times I close the Copilot window, that's enough clicks for me to click on 3 more times to open a subscription for WoW Windows Classic. You understand? You're talking about Java. Here's the TLDR. And I'm going to say it again. As Windows gets worse and worse and worse, I feel like they're going to run into a World of Warcraft scenario where they will have a market share amount of customers who don't want the new WoW Retail to a point where they're potentially going to make like a Windows 7 with updates and it's backwards compatible and it works and it can connect to the internet. I would hope that happens. We're already at that point. We are, but not to a point, I don't think, where it hurts the bottom line. That's never going to happen. I know, but I'm living in a fantasy fucking fake world right now. I'm making the whole thing up. In my fantasy world, I have the Windows launcher, right? I have my BattleNet launcher. And would you like to open up fucking Windows Classic today? Yes, I would. That's what I want to use. Please. And you know how much dust would get covered all over the Windows 11 button? It would be covered in fucking grime. It would be covered in dust and fucking cigarette ashes from the fucking 80s. I would never click it. Ever. Anyways. I don't want to get excited today. I don't want to get too excited.